Indecom seeking witnesses, footage as it proves assault and robbery of businessman in Graham Heights. The Independent Commission of Investigations Indecom is appealing for witnesses or people with footage of the assault and robbery of a businessman in Graham Heights, St. Andrew by individuals dressed as police officers on February 11. Reporters broke the story the following day, February 12, reporting that the elderly businessman and construction mogul was robbed and grievously assaulted by masked men reportedly dressed in police gear. The incident sent shockwaves throughout the construction sector and the Upper St. Andrew community, where the victim is widely known and respected. Reporters were informed that the complainant, known as Polyboy, was beaten and robbed by a licensed firearm holder and $100,000 in cash. Acting Superintendent Rodney Sweeney, head of the St. Andrew North Police Division, confirmed the incident and stated that an investigation is underway, including inquiries into the reported use of police uniforms. The report is that men were dressed in police vests. The investigation is also ongoing into that regard. Men traveling in an unmarked vehicle intercepted his vehicle, claiming to be police officers. They were masked, or at least some of them were, Sweeney previously told reporters. The businessman was hospitalized at a corporate area hospital for injuries sustained during the roadside assault. Indecom is seeking assistance from the public as part of its probe specifically for individuals with digital footage who are traveling along Berksuckers Lane and Graham Heights Road between 5 p.m. and 6:30 p.m. on Tuesday, February 11. The digital footage includes vehicular dash camera footage as well as CCTV recordings. Original owners of such footage are especially important to the investigation. The footage should be shared via Indecom's WhatsApp number 876-553-0000. Persons may also visit the Commission's office at 1 Dunfries Road, New Kingston, or contact the office at 876-968-1932, Indecom stated in a release. Jury finally empaneled for trial of cops in Moradine case. The Westmoreland Circuit Court empaneled a 7-member jury in readiness for the trial of the 3 cops charged in relation to the 2014 death of Moradine, with the matter scheduled to start on March 4. Presiding High Court Judge Justice Courtney Day rescheduled the start of the trial of corporate Elaine Stewart and Constable Juliana Cleveland and Marlon Grant because another jury case was scheduled for hearing in the afternoon. The trial of the 3 cops have been set for Monday, following the matters last mentioned on February 17 and 21. The latter date was for a case management to ensure that all documents were ready for the trial start. Stewart, Cleveland, and Grant are charged with manslaughter, misconduct in public office, and taking steps to pervert the court of justice, all in relation to Maradine's death. It is alleged that the 3 cops were on duty at the Barnett Street Police Lockup in Montego Bay, St. James on August 3, 2014, at the time when Dean was reportedly beaten while in custody. Dean, who was 31, had reportedly been arrested and placed in custody earlier that day for possession of a small amount of ganja. Following the alleged incident, Dean was taken to the Conner Regional Hospital in an unresponsive state and died 3 days later. It is also alleged that Stewart, the senior cop on duty, ordered the cleaning of the cell where the beating took place before investigators from the Independent Commission of Investigations arrived. The case against the 3 cops was previously listed before St. James Circuit Court. It was transferred to the Westmoreland Circuit Court on November 15, 2024, due to difficulties in empaneling jurors in St. James for the matter to be tried. NCB workers restive following breakdown in wage negotiations with bank. National Commercial Bank workers are reported restive following a breakdown in wage negotiations with the bank. Chairman of the National Commercial Bank NCB Staff Association Paul Stewart said the workers were black to work to register their frustration. He said despite several meetings with the bank, a meaningful increase in salaries have not been put forward by the bank. He said this led to the workers being restive. He said the meeting is expected to take place with the bank this Thursday.
The new contract period should have commenced the 1st of October 2024, going through to 2026 September. The claims were submitted. There was a delay in the starting of the negotiations it has started, and we have had several meetings to date. But despite the several meetings, the bank has not put forward a meaningful uh, increase, and the staff coming out of a meeting on Saturday, which was held island-wide meeting, does agree that we should let the bank know that we are not satisfied with the manner in which they are handling the negotiations. And as such, they have decided to just do a little protest today. In addition to that, the bank had already gone to the Minister of Labour, who have sent them back to the table, say, go and sit down and talk to the union. So we are going to put a date now to have the next meeting.
Hilton confident court will overturn Portmore parish bill. The People's National Party legal advisor Anthony Hilton has declared that the bill passed in both Houses of Parliament to designate Portmore as Jamaica's 15th parish was conceived in equity and will be overturned through legal action. Speaking at a PNP rally held at Portmore Community College on Sunday to protest the move, Hilton made it clear that the opposition party is prepared to challenge the government's decision in court. The bill was conceded in equity, and therefore nothing good will come out of it, he asserted, reinforcing the PNP's stance that the legislation is flawed and unconstitutional. Hilton emphasized that the PNP sees it as the duty of the safeguard the rights of the people and uphold Jamaica's constitution. We have demonstrated that when it comes to the Constitution, we are prepared to fight and to protect the Constitution. According to Hilton, the government's actions in the move to confer parish status on Portmore had violated the Constitution, marking what he said is yet another instance of legal overreach by the government. The PNP is clear that the fight is not just a political one, but a legal one, he stated, signaling that the party is prepared to take the matter beyond public disclosure and into the court. Using a well-known Jamaican proverb, Hilton warned the government of the impending legal battle. Soon and very soon, they will know where water walk goes bunking belly. While he refrained from outlining specific legal strategies at the rally, Hilton was clear that legal action is imminent. As the sun rises in the east and sets in the west, they will be sued for their illegal conduct. Them can't take it back, and we can't trust them. So we have to make sure the court tell them that what they're doing and what they're up to is of no good, he stated. Hilton accused the government of attempting to exploit the people of St. Catherine through the move. It is clear that the purpose of the whole scheme is to scam the people of St. Catherine, he asserted. The PNP has strongly opposed the government's push to elevate Portmore to parish status, arguing that the decision was made without adequate consultation and is politically motivated. Businesswoman freed of wounding and resisting arrest charges. A St. Andrew businesswoman who was accused of causing injury to a policewoman's finger while allegedly hindering arrest has been freed of wounding and resisting arrest charges. Sophia Singh, widow of popular car mart owner Dian Singh, who died last July under bizarre circumstances, was accused of causing the policewoman to tear one of her fingernails from the nail bed. The 55-year-old woman was acquitted of the charges on Friday, following a trial in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court before Parish Judge Maxine Ellis. The allegations are that on July 22, 2024, Sophia, while being escorted by the police into the Halfway Tree police station, started behaving aggressively. It was further alleged that Sophia, while being led by the complainant, pulled away from the policewoman, causing her to injure her nail. The incident occurred in the reception area of the police station, while Sophia's husband, who was in the holding area of the court, pulled an officer's weapon and shot and killed him. Lawmen also fired at the businessman who had attended court on fraud charges. Justice Ellison, finding Sophia not guilty, accepted closing submissions from her attorney, Javid Grant, that the Crown failed to discharge its burden of proof and that there were doubts about how the policewoman had sustained the injuries and whether it was the accused who was to be blamed. During the trial, the policewoman maintained that she sustained injuries to her right hand, which an eyewitness supported. However, the medical report indicated the injuries to the left hand and also recorded an earlier date than the one provided by the policewoman. Consequently, during her cross-examination, Grant sought to discredit the woman's credibility while highlighting that the injuries described were inconsistent with the medical report and the testimony of other police witnesses from the Crown. Remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.